Alright, I'm back at the same pond I was in the last video. This time I'm going to be fishing for crappie. It's about 60 degrees and I only got a couple hours left of sunlight. Well, it's still an overcast, but this is what I got, so let's get started. This is a lot steeper than what it looks like. Okay, today I got a 6-foot rod here. It's from Zebco. It's the Hot Cast. It's a medium light, moderate power, and it's got a line weight of 6 to 10 pounds, yada yada. Anyways, it's about $10 at Walmart. And then for the reel, I got a Shakespeare. It's the Durango, model number 2235RD, Richard Davis. This was about $9 from Walmart. And so I got a 6-pound mono, and what I got now to begin with is a jig. It's a 1/32 ounce jig. I got a Bobby Garland 2-inch plastic on it. It glows in the dark. I don't know what type of color this is, but it's like a teal and green with some sparkles in it. And like I said, 1/32 ounce jig head. And I don't know what size hook that is, but maybe a size 4. And this is a just a typical cork, but I'm using it as a slip bobber. It automatically already has a hole in the peg, and so I'm just going to use it as a slip bobber. And then I got my bobber stop right here. It's about 2.5 feet, and I'm gonna cast it out there and see what happens. Like, again, we're going for a crappie today. Okay, I added a crappie nibble to the hook, and I might have to change this float out. I think it's just too small for this type of weight. I can barely see it out there in the water. I mean, I can see it, but it's not really vertical. It's kind of laying down or halfway in the water. I'm having to cast underhand because I got trees above me. Okay, you can see here that I got a pretty small space to stand on. It's still slanted. I've got about a square foot to stand on, and it's all an angle, so you can see what I'm working with here. So I changed it up. I got a actual slip bobber, a dedicated slip bobber. That's what it's designed for. It slides up and down. And I got my same jig tied on with a loop knot, and I've got about the same depth. Let's see, where's it at? I think I gotta find my bobber stop here. Yeah, it's at the tip. Yeah, about 3-4 feet. So with this setup, I'll be able to tell if my jig is still suspended or if it's too deep and it's hitting the bottom. All based on whether or not that cork or float. There it is. Okay, yeah. So see, we're vertical. You probably can't see it on the video, but it's vertical. So that means that I'm not hitting the bottom. It's still suspended. And with those waves, with that wind blowing and creating those ripples in the water, it's making that jig bounce down in that water, make it more lifelike, more natural. Now, with crappie, they could be a different depth, and they could only, they could like certain colors. So it's really trial and error with crappie. All right, I have to move here. It's I'm limited in where I can cast it. With the wind blowing and all the trees around my head, I can't really cast any more than what I'm doing, so I have to move around. All right, I'm gonna try this location. Same setup, same jig, same depth. Okay, I changed it up again. It's a 1.5 inch plastic with pink, same jig head, and I'm about, I don't know, about 3 feet deep on the depth there on my bobber stop. So my thought process is that these fish are pretty much shut down, so I need to make my bait smaller. Change it up again. I got it's a white plastic on it. It's a 1.5 inch, using the same jig and what's left of the crappie nibble. I'm at I guess about 4 feet, maybe 3 feet depth. And we'll see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna change it up since I can't get anything on for the crappie. I'm gonna, I guess, try for anything really. I guess bluegill. I got a 1/32 ounce jig head. It's got like a size 6 hook with a piece of shrimp I've got on there, and I got this about 5.5 feet deep. I'm guessing that the bluegill are probably in deeper water, so we're gonna try this out. All right, so I changed locations. As you can see, this is a man-made lake, and this is the wall, and then over here is nothing. So just gonna give you an idea how deep that is. It should be almost as deep over here, theoretically. So I'm thinking the fish could be in these deeper waters closer to this wall. Now, I don't normally fish over here because it's not kept up, and it's starting to rain a little bit. So what I'm going to do is make this deeper, a bobber stop. I can make it, I don't know, maybe 8 feet. I really don't know how deep this is. That's about 9 feet. So we'll see what happens. I either got 3 options. Maybe I won't get anything, or I'll get a bluegill, or a catfish, or maybe a 4th option, a turtle. I've got something there. He's pecking at it. If you're just pecking at it, you know they're really small. They can't even put their mouth around the bait. So I'm gonna wait till they pull it down. It's about 4 feet. Got the shrimp on there. I just got done talking to another person fishing here. They were over here on the right, and they got a small crappie, and they have one over here on the left, but it was a big one. It got off the line, but he's thinking since they put like the grass or weed killer in this water here, it's affected the fish, and he's not the first person to say that to me. So that's probably what happened to these fish here. I think I got all my bait going. All right, so we know there's fish down there. All right, let's see how long I got this. Got about so about 4 feet, 3 to 4 feet. Okay, so right here in the same spot. Let that go down in there. Okay, we got something pecking at it. It's not even that big of a hook. It's a size 6 or a size 8. I think it's a size 6. Well, I may have to. There we go. All right, finally got something. I think this is a. Let's see here. Oh wow! Look at it. All right. I think this is a. I think this is a warmouth. Battery's running low, so I don't know how much I can get on here. But this is I think it's a warmouth. That or a rock bass, but I think it's a warmouth. There he is. Little bitty thing. Alright, my battery ran out of my camera, so I'm using my phone here. Got a bluegill. It's about, I don't know, 4 inches long. He's pretty tiny, but it's what I'm getting here. Got him on the shrimp. Alright, got another one. It's been about, I don't know, maybe a minute since I caught the last bluegill. But the same size, and got him on the same shrimp. I caught him right here next to the bank. It's about 3 feet in depth, so that's where they're at right now. Alright, so the sun's going down, and I think they're about to close this area. It closes at sunset, so I don't want to get trapped in here. As you can see, I only caught about, I don't know, about 2 or 3 bluegill, and then that warmouth, and they're still biting. But like I said, it's time for me to go. And they really like the shrimp. If you've never tried shrimp before, I do recommend it. Probably about it's about a, you know, worms are about the best ones you can use as bait. And second would be shrimp. I prefer the shrimp because I can stow it in the freezer and, you know, take it out whenever I need it. Whereas, you know, with your worms, you have to use it within like a week or two and keep them cold, or they'll die on you. But another plus with the shrimp is that it stays on the hook longer. It's more stringy too, so it's not as easy to rip off, and so that's a plus. And you can get them in any grocery store. I get the frozen, like a small pack for like, I don't know, $5 or $6, and it'll last me all summer long. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the video. Again, this is the winter time, so the fishing isn't the best for anybody. Like I said, I talked to one guy who was out here. He caught a small crappie, and he caught a large one, but it came off the line, and he's thinking that's the reason why we're having such a issue. Oh, this is wet. Such an issue fishing, that they put like a grass killer in this water here, because there was like a lot of weeds in the springtime. So yeah, good to like, subscribe, and I appreciate that. This is a brand new channel, and see you next time.